fetus is nurtured in the safe, secure environment of womb until full term. Birth is a critical period of transition from safe, protected environment of womb to the harsh newborn care unit. This is especially challenging for babies born preterm. Sleep patterns get well defined in the last trimester of pregnancy. Preterm birth not only disrupts this process but also subjects them to unpredictable handling or painful stimuli, resulting in frequent sleep interruptions in neonatal care unit. We may well appreciate that even one single night of disturbed sleep leaves us tired and stressed the next day. How stressful it must be for preterms who experience disturbed sleep for weeks and months through their stay in neonatal care unit. Prolonged periods of disturbed sleep have lasting effects on their learning, behavior, and overall development. Being mindful and taking care of little things during caregiving, we can protect sleep of preterms and support their healthy brain development. It is important to understand when is it appropriate to handle them. For this, let us briefly learn about states of sleep and alertness in babies. Sleep states. Deep sleep, eyes are closed, with no activity or movement. Light sleep, there is some eye movement or occasional smiling, frowning, irregular breathing, or limb movements. Light sleep is important for brain growth. Drowsy state, baby seems sleepy, may either return to sleep or wake up. Awake states. Quiet alert state, baby is awake with bright eyes, receptive with little activity. This is the most appropriate state to handle or interact with the baby. Active alert state, baby shows increased activity. Handling during this period may make her irritable or crying. Crying indicates stress. Postpone caregiving and comfort and calm her. Strategies for safeguarding sleep. Skin-to-skin contact. For safeguarding sleep, encourage prolonged skin-to-skin contact with parents. Light management. Maintain dim lighting during day and dimmer at night to help develop a day-night rhythm. Minimize disturbances. Use examination lights for shortest duration and only when necessary. Avoid bedside conversations. Only speak softly if necessary. Mobile phones should not be used in nursery. Noise control. Keep machine alarms low and respond promptly. Handle side panels of warmers gently. Do not place objects on incubators. Move chairs by lifting, not dragging. Handling preterm babies. Frequent handling can interrupt baby's sleep. A sleeping baby should not be disturbed. Baby should preferably be handled in quiet alert state. If she is in another state, gently transition her using soft touch and speech. Do not awaken her with harsh methods like pinching, tickling, or pulling. Clustering care activities. Instead of spreading caregiving activities throughout the day, try to cluster them together, with involvement of mother. Gather supplies needed for various planned activities. Quietly observe baby for wakefulness or signs of stress. If in quiet and alert state, talk to her softly as if informing about the upcoming activities. Cluster activities like clinical monitoring and feeding, reserving diaper changes for last. If baby is stressed, postpone activities. Comfort the baby before leaving. Parents can be taught to provide gentle containment using hand hugs or perform skin-to-skin contact to help her return to sleep after handling. To conclude, simple adjustments in caregiving can protect sleep of preterm babies. This is likely to support brain development and improve memory, learning, and cognition later in life. Consider each baby's readiness for handling rather than adhering to rigid care schedules. By mimicking the womb's safety and security, we can enhance well-being of these little babies in the neonatal unit.